Some people struggle managing remote teams. Here's 7 lessons I've learned from managing remote teams for probably over the last 20 years. Lesson number 1, trust and verify. We need to trust our employees, otherwise why did we hire them if we don't trust them? Some organizations have a default to mistrust. I have a default to trust. And we verify by results and producing what we need to produce. For instance, with a software developer, it's pretty easy to see if they're producing. The trust is very apparent there. For other roles, it may be a little bit more difficult, but trust and verify. And lesson number 2, expectations. Most of the time when an employee fails, so to speak, in a role, it's usually because of a miscommunication, and normally that's around expectations. If I expect something to be done by tomorrow morning, but I never tell my team that it needs to be done tomorrow morning, it's not going to get done by tomorrow morning. I can't expect them to do something that I haven't told them. So I need to have a definition of done is great in the software development industry. We need to know what done looks like, when it needs to be done, and what goes into that definition of done. Lesson number 3, we just designed for asynchronous communication. Yes, we do have standing meetings, like a daily stand-up on a software project. I don't attend those, but the team does, and the team works through any issues they have. And if it needs to escalate, it can escalate up the chain. But if we assume that everyone is working weird hours, I worked with a developer, he would work until 2 in the morning, and then he'd be back on at 8 in the morning. And he'd take lots of breaks, but he'd be intermittent throughout the day. He was great. He did all the work, and he did it on his own time. And that's the beauty of a remote team, is that they can do work when they are best, and I can do my work when I'm best. And with a stand-up, it should be 3 things: what I worked on yesterday, what I'm working on today, and any blockers. If it's lasting more than 15 minutes, you're doing it wrong. The Scrum is not meeting intensive. I know I've learned these lessons the hard way, and some of them I didn't have to learn the hard way, but most of them I did. What's worked for you? What hasn't? Did I come up with anything new? Probably not, but what's your favorite? Leave me a comment and I'll catch you again next time.